Hey guys, I'm glad you stopped by. We're going to talk a little bit about our exciting new sparkling protein. I have mine in here. We're having a healthy happy hour. I hope you all have your favorite mocktails with you. It's really getting to be a trend for a lot of people who want to think better and feel better and look better to not consume as much alcohol. And we found stuff that not only helps us with all of those things, but it's going to build long-term health. So here's cheers to your great health, physical and financial. Let's see if I can get this out of here. Not used to doing this AV stuff, but we're going to talk tonight about turning momentum into movement because a lot of us know that we have a very powerful product. For me, when I started drinking this sparkling protein, I started sleeping better. And I hadn't slept for a long time. Recently, I've been fighting bone cancer, so that was part of the problem, and I didn't know it. But the protein helps me sleep longer, and that makes a huge difference. Tonight, we're going to talk about connect, share, and invite. This protein is, I should have brought a can in, is so highly clinically tested. You've got the pictures on the screen. That's all you need. It's effectively absorbed by our body. It naturally boosts GLP-1 levels. Now, remember that because I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that in a minute. And it supports appetite control. And I have lost some weight too. So, but this is amazing to me that when they did this test, they did blood draws and they tested everything. And all of this information is available to you in your member center. So once you're a partner, whether you're just a wholesale partner and you want to use the products and you don't want to pay retail, which was my main goal when I started, then I thought, well, it's helping me. Maybe it'll help my friends too. And I told my friends, you don't have to do the business, but you got to try these products. They made a huge difference for me. This is a superior protein source. It has this beta lactoglobulin. You don't have to be able to say that. Let's call it BLG. It's a naturally occurring protein and it's found in whey, the liquid part of milk. And a lot of us, I'm dairy, whatever they call it. Uh, I get all stuffed up when I drink milk or ice cream. I still have it, but I react to it. But they found a premium source not on US soil, I'm afraid. They've gone a long ways to find us the best of the best. Its fat and lactose has been removed. The whey is purified to remove the fat, and they've carefully filtered it. The BLG is isolated through a multi-step filtration system using only water and ultrafine filters. Some companies use chemicals. We don't do that. This is the purest form of whey protein you can buy, period. It's clean and neutral. The protein is crystal clear and neutral in taste. And Shackley has all of this in writing for us, so we don't have to remember everything. I'm not going to go through all these details. Basically, it's richer in essential amino acids. The leucine is enhanced, so it's higher in leucine. That's why it works better. I'm going to be honest with you, I had a problem with it. When it first came out, I thought it was too pricey. And I know you get what you pay for. They've got whey proteins and sparkling proteins other places, but none of them have the quality and none of them get the results. Try it for yourself. I did the same thing with our collagen. I had tasted another collagen and was okay, but it didn't do anything for me. So I wasn't going to take ours when we came out with a purer form. And I started on it, and I was at the hair salon a few months later, and the owner said, "What'd you do to your hair?" And I said, "Nothing. I'm getting a haircut." And he said, "No, you've got all those little short hairs." I said, "Oh, those are new hair." And he goes, "Cheryl, how old are you?" At the time, I was 70 years old. It was 4 years ago. So it made a difference that I didn't see coming. And this protein supports our whole body and it improves those building blocks. Again, I'm not going to go into all the details. You can look at this for yourself. A lot of you are smarter than I am, and you'll figure it out much faster than I did. But the amino acids in this sparkly protein are easier to absorb for our body. In fact, I haven't been able to finish a whole can. I had to buy lids. I bought slim can lids, and they seal it perfectly. It's just as sparkly the next day. So I get 2 or 3 uses out of one can. Well, for me, I'm doing the math and I'm thinking, oh, that's a good deal. And so, I don't need as much of it as I do the cheap sparkling protein. And look at this, your levels stay elevated for hours after consumption. Makes a huge, huge difference. They have a simple 3-step action plan. Connect with people, share the product, either have them over or meet them somewhere and invite them. Now they have a way you can buy just one can and send it to people if you're a business leader. Or you could probably talk to your business leader and maybe they'd help you out with that. But this is a link for a lot of the tools. I will put the link by the video so you can grab it from there so you don't have to type it all up. And then when we're connecting, we all know how to do that. We build relationships. Sometimes you want to build curiosity. I don't do a lot of that. There's a lot of people online that are TikToking and whatever, and put a magic word in the comments and I'll send you information. That's great if it works for you. I just tell people what I have and I live an example with people. I use the product and it has made a huge difference. But this is for people with busy lifestyles, so consumable, so easy. And a lot of people are already buying some of these horrible energy products that are toxic and are going to take a toll on their body eventually. And if you want anti-aging, this is what you want. If you want super fast aging, use the other energy products. But for people who are concerned about body composition, that GLP-1 again, there it is, whether they're weight loss, gym goers, athletes, healthy agers. I call that anti-aging because Shaklee slows down the clock, not just on your inside. Your skin will look younger, and then we have added benefits to that in our for the gals anyway. We've got foundation. I guess guys could use it, but our skincare guarantees you'll take 10 years off your face or you get your money back. And over the holidays and all the social events out there, if you're not going to them, start. Might not be comfortable at first, just one step at a time. You don't have to do this all at once. Shaklee has a ton of tools for you to connect. They've got the protein oats right now in the US. You can buy, I think it's normally like $28. These are very expensive oatmeal protein. And for $10 with a case of the sparkling protein. And again, to me, that lowers the price. If I can save $20 off on something else, that's cutting the price for me on that too. And it's not that I have to cut the price. Most of what I have in my life, I earned on my own. When my husband and I got married, I had already raised my 3 amazing kids and I had one grandchild. And we didn't have a lot of money. And it was something that we had to work hard for every dime we got. So I'm not going to waste it. Of course, that's probably why we had the extra money to buy the duplex on Beach Drive, besides our house in Minnesota, because we don't waste money. We make our money work for us. But you can go to this, it's in your tools. Again, we'll put those links by the video. And there's ways that it impacts your nails, your skin, your hair, your bones, your muscles, and your joints. And that's another thing. I had some other joint issues that hadn't been bothering me, and I didn't even tie it back to the sparkling protein. But here's one of the links that I will again list, but you can click on that, and there's tons of different tools for you. One of the wonderful things they have is a flip book called Elevate Your Protein. They call it the Sparkling Flip Book. And right now I'm going to go into that. I'm going to show you some of the pages from that flip book. You can download it free in your member center. And I love that about Shaklee. They're not trying to make money on the field. They're making money when people feel better and think better and look better. So you click on Elevate Your Protein, and this is the first page that comes up. 80% of your longevity is shaped by daily habits. Well, that can be a little scary for some of us, but your future strength, mobility, and energy depend on what you do today. As I mentioned, I've had a run in with bone cancer, and I am so grateful that I was taking powerful protection. They're studying what I took at the Mayo Clinic because they can't explain how a woman in her mid 70s has had these challenges 3 times with very powerful foes, I guess you call it. Um, it has been a miracle. I also pray, and I have a lot of people praying for me, but my doctor told me the nutrition I took helped the prayer and care do their job. Most diets have a protein gap. I don't care how much good organic food you buy, you cannot get the protein you need to survive and thrive in today's market. Now let's talk about that GLP-1. It's a hormone that plays a crucial role regulating our blood sugar levels and our appetite. And it's significant in the management of type 2 diabetes and obesity. So this is a very, very important part of this sparkling protein. Again, 40 grams in this can. And if you can drink it all, go for it. But I haven't been able to finish a can and I'm still getting it, but I take other protein forms too. So I'm getting as much as I can. And these are all, again, pages in that booklet. Talks about hormone balance, digestive discomfort, having a positive mood, mental clarity, restful sleep, radiant skin, immune support, steady energy. And if you don't have all of these things, it could be a sign that you're not getting enough protein. This is a way you can meet those protein goals easy, and you can enjoy it anytime, anywhere. A lot of people carry their water bottles with them today, so it's no big deal. I carry my sparkling protein mixed with Triple Boost, and that's one of our immune builders. So many things we can do today to give us an advantage for the rest of our life. And this is powered by that BLG. Remember, we talked about that. And it's a next generation grass fed whey protein. You can go in and get all of this information and know that you are backed by science. It's clinically shown to be easily and effectively absorbed. I don't think I'd ever heard the word efficacy with a product until I joined this company over 20 years ago. And it's been such an important part. They've had the smartest people on the planet putting these products together. We don't have to be a genius. We just have to be smart enough to take it and then share it with a few people. And then they'll share it with other people. My little goal when I started was to get those free products. Well, that got out of hand in a great way. I am at the level of master coordinator. Even if you suck at this level, you still make six figures. That's more money than I'd ever dreamt of making. And I owned companies, but usually the company owned me, and it cost a lot more to run than this one does. So check this out, this proven science of sparkling protein. And look at this. They're rapidly absorbed and stay elevated. You guys, the proof is in the pudding. Oh, by the way, we have pudding too. Ask the person who shared the video with you about that. So this will clinically sustain and naturally boost your GLP-1 levels. Look at this. After 30 minutes, 90% said they had little or no desire to eat. And after 60 minutes, 100% reported little or no desire to eat. After 2 hours, 2/3 were comfortably full with low hunger and little to no desire to eat. And you guys, I did not know that was a side effect. They should have led with that for me. That would have made a big difference. I've got some weight to lose. But what a difference it's made, and it's been effortless. So this stuff is loaded with leucine. It's a very expensive product that will help you stay younger, look younger, and feel younger. And again, you can go into the books, find all the answers. It's uncompromising quality in every single can. Look at this. They do 199 tests to ensure safety, quality, and potency, including tests for contaminants like heavy metals and harmful microorganisms. You guys, there's a lot of dangerous, dangerous energy drinks out there. Find one that's safe. This is thoughtfully sourced. It's clean protein, no artificial flavors, colors, sweeteners, or preservatives. 100% money back guarantee. If you drink the whole 12 pack and you don't feel better, look better, think better, return the empty cans and you'll get your money back. And of course, it's clinically tested. So check out, you can freeze these and check it out. Here's some wonderful um, little things for you to try. Just some recipes, sparkling mocktail. And one I figured out today, there's a organic popsicle called Outshine, and they have a lemon lime. And I thought that would be really good broken up in this like slushed ice, like a mocktarita. I like my margarita sometimes. So anyway, a lot of people for October are doing the Hocus Pocus Protein Focus. I hope you find a way to share this with your family and friends, because if you don't, they're going to be really mad at you years from now when you still look the same age you do today, and they've all aged naturally, and you're looking so good. So Dr. Shackley said your future will be exactly what you decide to make it. And I hope this helps you just look into some of the options. There's so much we can do to have a healthier life for us, for our kids, our grandkids. And now I have a great grandkid. It's amazing that we get to help that little guy. So with that, good luck, guys. Go get this.